Hey there, Internet, just a heads up / fair warning. This one's mostly just a me talking at you episode, so if you don't want to watch that, feel free to click away now. Okay, cool, you're still here. So here's the thing that I have learned the past few weeks. Life can be really hard. The most obvious example I have of this right now is, of course, my broken hand. As you can tell, because I'm not wearing the splint, yes, it's doing much better. And yes, it was ultimately my own fault. It still has made the last few weeks incredibly difficult. And of course, the most frustrating thing has been the fact that I do these exercises that the physical therapist gave me, and I clench a fist and I straighten my hand. I do absolutely as much as I can figure out how to do, forcing it back on itself and forcing it down like this. And right after I do those exercises, my hand will be great and it'll work basically like a normal hand. But then half an hour later, it reverts to doing this, where my pinky just doesn't want to go close to my ring finger or down all the way. Here's my other fist as an example of what it should be doing. Nor does it want to straighten or touch when I'm back like this. I've been doing these exercises 4 times a day for almost a month, and it just doesn't feel like it's doing anything sometimes. I go to the physical therapist and they tell me, yes, I'm getting better and I'm gonna get all of my function back, which is really great news, let's be honest. But it's just kind of hard to have the stick-to-itiveness. I've totally made a video called that before. It looked like this. It was probably really bad, but you can watch it if you want. Anyway, it's really hard to have that perseverance and just keep moving forward. But the point of this is that I've learned I'm actually kind of okay at the whole persevering thing now, and I don't really know what happened, but it's a really nice change. You see, middle school and high school and early college Johnny was just kind of an obnoxious person who, because things had been pretty stinking easy for 95% of his life, found that if anything required any effort whatsoever, he just didn't want to do it. Why, yes, I am speaking about myself in the third person. Get over it. Anyway, long story short, I was terrible at persevering and sticking to something if it required effort. But now, with my hand, I just keep doing it. It hurts. It's difficult. It takes a lot of time, and it doesn't really seem like it's doing anything. But I know it's something I need to do, and I do it. And that is a wonderful feeling. In hindsight, not really in the moment, but that's okay, because sometimes that's what being an adult is about. Hashtag no instant gratification. And it's not just with this hand thing where that holds true. The whole dealio with my room makeover that I made a video about last week, that took forever. It's still ongoing. Hopefully this afternoon I'll be able to finish up the last few bits. But I'm still doing it. I didn't just decide to say, whatever, I'll leave stuff all over my floor. Bleh, leave me alone, Mom. I have no idea what that was. Or just for like the past 2 hours, I sat down and I figured out all by myself on my guitar a tabulation / melody line for a song that I recently discovered and is now like my new favorite current song right now. Side note, it is called Danny Dakota and the Wishing Well by A Silent Film, and it is wonderful and beautiful, and you should look it up and love it as much as I do. Anyway, it's just kind of nice having this feeling of genuine accomplishment, especially when the accomplishment is not an easy thing to accomplish. I feel like I'm belaboring the point, which is symbolized by my getting closer and closer and closer and closer to the camera. I have no idea what this looks like. We'll see when we edit. So I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering. Hey, look, there's a cool Zelda poster in the background again. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more of my future random thinking kind of episodes, or my fun, actually good content quality episodes. Like on Monday when I reviewed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Out of the Shadows. It doesn't technically have a 2 in the title, but everyone knows it's the second one. Boom. You know what actually does have a 2 in it? My send-off. So until next week, deuces.